Well, President Biden made waves last month with the announcement of his student loan forgiveness plan, canceling thousands of dollars of debt for millions of Americans. Now, viewers are asking questions about who's paying for the forgiveness and are taxes set to go up. Well, here's Brendan Lewis.
After President Joe Biden announced his plan to forgive up to $20,000 in federal student loans, many of you began asking us how much the plan is going to cost. Early estimates calculated the government will have to pay about $330 billion. This prompted Senator Ted Cruz to say in a statement opposing Biden's plan that this will cost every taxpayer an average of $2,100. Several Verify viewers then reached out to ask if the plan will raise their taxes by that amount. So let's verify. Will the average taxpayer have to pay $2,100 to cover the cost of the student loan forgiveness program? Our sources are the White House, the Internal Revenue Service tax code, Senator Ted Cruz's office, and Andrew Lautz with the nonpartisan National Taxpayers Union Foundation. Cruz's office tells Verify they got that $2,100 number from the National Taxpayers Union Foundation and sent us a link to a blog post written by Lautz. He wrote that if one were to divide an early program estimate of $330 billion by the number of Americans who pay taxes, then the average taxpayer would hypothetically be on the hook for almost $2,100. But that's neither how taxes work nor how the debt forgiveness plan would necessarily be funded, and Lautz acknowledged this in his post. First, taxes in the U.S. are based on a percentage of your income, meaning everyone pays a different dollar figure. Second, since Biden is forgiving the loans using an executive order, he can't raise taxes to pay for his plan. Only Congress can do that.
There are no taxes going up to pay for this policy, but what we do think is important for taxpayers to know is that we all bear the cost of these policies. And so, whether it's through decreased spending in the future, increased taxes, or increased borrowing, taxpayers will ultimately be on the hook for covering the cost of this policy.
So, no, the average taxpayer will not have to pay $2,100 to cover the cost of the student loan forgiveness program. With your Verify, I'm Brandon Lewis.